Step out on buffer.
Hello and welcome. It is Sunday. It is afternoon. My house is full of snacks and all sorts of things. And yeah, it's time for me to figure out where my story is going because I'm playing with stuff and it's getting a little weird, but whatever.
How weird
It's
is it?
it's just decision time. Is this a romance or an urban fantasy? How violent am I going? I'm like, is she getting kidnapped or blackmailed?
Yes. No.
So anyway, that's where I am right now. And I have some stuff I'm going to start off by jumping back a couple chapters and the making the werewolf and the mage chemistry a little more obvious. So, because apparently he smells a lot better when his aura isn't broken.
I hate it when your
Because
aura
he's
is
not
broken.
sick and hurting and damaged. So anyway, I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. With me today, I have the one and only Coleman and the one and only Sako Tumi. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello to the nice people.
So we have Dwan here already. Hello and welcome. And, maybe some lurkers. We like lurkers.
We like lurkers.
So
What
are y'all working on today? Is it a Substack day or what?
It is a Substack day, but I'm almost done with it.
Started early.
And then I'm going to work on some Caravan art.
Nice.
That is on brand, I hope.
Sure.
So, yeah. I get to celebrate my 100 followers on Blue Sky.
Sweet. Congrats.
And I have a heart art Blue Sky thing.
Nice.
So, yeah, I got to post art. And do the art share. I get to do my own art share.
Ooh, schmancy.
Schmancy.
Like the schmanciest.
And of course, I'm editing. I've got 8 more chapters to go.
Okay.
And I've got slightly less time to the end of the year than I have to do a chapter a day. But
yeah, you got to do a couple extra.
I'll have to double up some, and but I should, especially since I'm off this whole week. I should have the time for it, and I should definitely be able to finish going through the edits of the book by the next writers group meeting, which is the second Sunday in January. So
all the snaps. Yep. That's pretty cool.
I so very much want to get this book published in 2025.
Yeah, I hear that. Yes, my love. Hi.
It's a kitty.
Hi.
Cat cam.
So, did y'all see Catticus made out for the holidays? Like,
yes,
that he got like trees and stuff.
He got like trees.
He got a scratching post and a
like a
cat tree, and they're both holiday themed.
And they're holiday themed.
Oh, let me see if I can find the pictures to share. So, my cat, y'all. How are y'all's kitties?
I'm worried for Pabu. My other two are. Hashi is warming up to me, and Oba is avoiding me.
Sure. Okay.
So that is what is up with my kitties.
Yeah, I get that. So
I did put eye drops in his eyes. Whoa. Eye.
Sorry. Why aren't we all the way across? That's weird. That's not
No
what I
idea.
was expecting. Maybe this?
There we
there
are.
we go.
There.
Okay. So this is Catticus with his new scratching post. And this is his new cat tree.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's so cute.
this is our timer. Oh, wait. So
we
it's
can do it.
So yeah, he got spoiled. The cat tree is from his grandma, and the scratching post is from his uncle. So
that's fun.
Anywho, why is it showing all the stuff up top? Oh, because I'm sharing the window and not the tab. Well, I can fix that.
Fix that. And Catticus is like, look at my butt.
Yeah. So perhaps it's time for a sprint so that somebody can get his gushy food and settle the bleep down.
He's waited all week for it. So
all week. He did get like bonus treats. I have
Christmas?
this. Yeah, for Christmas. Like he normally gets like the Greenies hard treats, but I have these tubes of like cat food
churro
paste. Yeah, the churro paste.
the churros,
stuff.
They love churro.
Oh yeah. Those are very irregular and unexpected and just occasionally show up maybe once every 2 months. So he doesn't get demanding about them.
Yeah.
Because if I start to have it regularly, he starts to have expectations. And I'm all about proper expectation management.
We pull out the churros when we want to reward the cats after we've done something they don't like trim their nails.
Yeah.
I give him a greenie or two, but he's not that. He's a little like, are you done yet? But other than that, he's fine.
Oh, nice. Because ours have always been like, stop. Don't play with my paws. Stop that.
Yeah. He's as I say, he plays rough, but everything else he's mostly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Although, according to the days since the last Catticus attack sign on the fridge, apparently he got the roommate on the 27th.
Oops. Merry Christmas, roommate.
Well, we were out of the house and there was a lot of like routine switch up, and he doesn't do well when things aren't normal.
It was holidays. There was chaos.
And he didn't get enough love.
There had to be a blood sacrifice. So, no.
Did you hear that he got like no snuggles or attention or playtime? It was tragic.
Oh,
tragic.
I see.
So popping into the comments, Cora is here. Hello. Cora has what she's doing during the sprint. Whatever makes sense to you. Find a snack, take a nap, read a book, pet a kitty.
All of the above.
Or edit. I don't even know where you are.
All at once.
I have an emergency dinosaur next to me.
To be honest, when I'm editing, I will often find myself snuggling a kitten, whether I want to be or not.
Legit. So, hey, another indie writer is hanging out and lurking while editing. I'm happy to have you hang out. So that's awesome. And
I see that tagline, and it's like I'm reminded of Stephen Colbert's "Another Christmas Song." It's like, hey, it's another indie writer.
Sure. I mean, there's a whole song about paperback writer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
remember who the Beatles
Notebook.
No, I think it's a Beatles song.
It is a Beatles song. It was originally a Beatles song. It may have been remade.
Yeah. I know it sounds like them, but no, it's like actual song. That might be your homework to go listen to it, or at least like a verse of it.
Yeah.
So Dwan is working on an ad for an upcoming product sale. Ooh. Nice snaps. So, okay, Well, let's go ahead and get started. We've been yammering on, well, I've been yammering. Y'all have been chatting like normal, sane people for like
Mhm.
10 minutes. So we'll get started in a 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chakalaka.
And I just realized I put that
It's
where
brew time.
I can't mute myself.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
Ooh. Say
Oh, well,
something.
Doc emerges from the abyss.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I finished my Substack
Nice.
and I started working on planning a spell that I'm gonna cast tonight.
Ooh.
Everybody needs good vibes today. Like, this new moon is hurting people.
Well,
So I just feel like
I
it could
think
use a little.
after the past few years, everyone's got a lot of anxiety for the new year instead of a lot of hopefulness.
Exactly.
I saw a TikTok, Facebook reel, whatever, that said, hey, instead of like a new 2025, why don't we do like, a pre-owned, maybe a 2015, maybe a 1995,
Let's
a
have a
used
rerun of one
model,
of those good years, right? No.
a
One of
used
those
model
things.
that we know what to expect.
2010 was pretty good for me. I could go back to that.
2010 was good.
That's fine. I mean, I'd have to go back with my ex, but whatever.
I
I don't think that's a contractual requirement for a rerun year. So
Okay, good. Other than that, yeah. So okay. Let me pop into the comments real quick. I took a break after giving Catticus his gushy food to unplug everything from my laptop and pull out the old hand air.
Yep.
And blow it in all the vents.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's currently not plugged into the auxiliary monitor or the power to let it cool down some. I even had the camera unplugged for a few. So
I noticed. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You have had some bad luck with laptops, haven't you?
Okay. I don't think it's bad luck when I water my laptop, but like the battery swelling, sure.
The
I'll give you
battery
that.
swelling, the discounting the watering the laptop, you then got a replacement laptop that didn't work right. You had to trade it in for another one.
Yeah.
How long have you had this laptop?
Months.
Okay.
Maybe summer.
It's like it should be too new to be having problems.
Yeah. If this one has problems, then I'm gonna have to switch brands and models because I've been getting the same model because it worked for me,
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
So
Is it the Pavilion?
it's the Envy.
The Envy.
Yeah. So I think I had the Pavilion and then I realized I never used tablet mode, so why pay extra for it? So let me pop into the comments. Miss Tree is here. Hello.
Hi.
Doc hopes my laptop isn't having hot flashes. It shouldn't be old enough for those.
Yeah,
although
that would be bad.
just because you're not old enough doesn't mean it doesn't happen, and doctors should, pay attention to the symptoms and not necessarily your age. Anyway. Yeah.
Definitely true.
That sounds like a rant, like just bubbling under the surface.
I've just had a lot of friends be like, have medical issues dismissed because they weren't old enough to actually suffer from whatever it was.
Yeah.
And that takes me off a lot for some odd reason. So
patients have this
I got blown off
wanting to be listened to by their doctors. No.
I got blown off for my TIA because I'm too young to have a stroke.
I would like to hurt people. I got about 120 words added while modifying some scenes. So, but I think I have it better set up of like, wait, that's why he smelled wrong. Because his aura was damaged. Not because he was this close to being a good mate, but isn't, so it smells off. So.
Mm.
Had a fun typo. I accidentally put the space in the wrong spot in the phrase "got it."
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
Weren't we just talking about
It's not that.
perkiness? And...
Yeah. Right. So Miss Tree has a friend with a book in editing and promised to read it. So helped get her started. Awesome.
Yay!
Jenny is here. Hello and
Hey, Jenny.
welcome. And Jenny says this year is gonna be my best.
I think it's going to be my best too.
Yay.
I'm trying some new shit, and I'm hoping it actually like comes to fruition.
Isn't that what they say to do? If the same shit over and over again doesn't work, try something new.
Well, I did. Okay, so I've been doing the 12-week year for a year now, right? So I'm tweaking my approach a little bit.
Sure.
And focusing on one project instead of 3.
Sure.
So, or instead of 9, technically speaking.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna try and whack through this goal in 12 weeks. I have a schedule and everything.
Cool. That's pretty exciting. Miss Tree is totally into doing 1997 again.
97 again. I think I
high school.
I was too, but I think it was a better time for me now than it was the first time. So, Ms. Tree was working at AOL at the time.
And that was like during the height of AOL. So.
I'm not sure what I was doing in 97.
I mean,
just kind of blurred by.
I know what year I graduated high school, so that like helps me.
Yeah, me
calibrate.
Too.
I was at work.
Yeah.
For
We're
about 9
babies.
years. So
thank you for making us feel young.
We
welcome. Appreciate it.
One more service that I provide.
Aww.
Actually, kind of hilarious when you consider that for many, many years I was like the youngest person in the office, and now I'm getting called out for being the old farmer.
It's
like
I plucked a long silver hair from my noggin this morning, so I am not ready to embrace my crone fully just yet.
I think part of the issue with long silver hairs is that they're thicker than my regular hair, so it stands up. So I've got, like,
mine doesn't stand up. It goes with the rest of my hair just fine.
Usually I just have one or two short ones that are coming in that like I parted my hair and they're like boop.
Oh.
Standing up like a banner. No.
I remember classmates in high school who, got the occasional silver strand, so I don't feel too bad.
Yep.
No, I'm showing my age.
It's all genetics and age and stress.
Yep.
All those things. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like a patch on the side of my noggin. I do. I have a patch in the side of my noggin. Just like right in the middle, just like
I can't see in this lighting, but let me tell you, bathroom with like that lighting coming down above the mirror glistens off the like tinsel I have in my hair. So mine is still kind of silvery, not just that like dull gray. So I like to call it tinsel.
I don't have any dull gray. I just have like that really coarse, like really thick silver.
Yeah.
Which I'm not mad.
Yeah. I call it tinsel. So
it is tinsel.
Right?
It
Well,
is
And
the
Dwan's
quality of tinsel.
there are some people who actually have the tinsel tied into their hair so they can disguise the gray hair.
my mom for a while was doing low lights, which is like highlights, only like her regular color streaked in, so it was more pepper than salt to change up the balance.
Mhm.
But like when it grows out, it's not obvious.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dwan says gray hair is perfectly fine. Legit. Legit.
I think
Well,
my beard agrees.
So, okay. I think it's time for another sprint, or at least that's what the timer just told me.
that's what the timer said. So
So
let's
let's go
do
ahead
the
and get
thing.
started in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chakalaka. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm going for the ducks. In 3, 2, background music. Hi, kitty. Sorry, I didn't get the music stopped. I hate listening to it during the timer. Anyway,
I was
we're
like
back.
trying to bop to both of them.
Oh my god, it's so hard. So, how was your sprint?
It was good. I spent it smoking a cigarette, basically, and putzing around on Facebook
As one does.
when they're sitting on the porch smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doc?
Trying to find the right way of rephrasing this paragraph and almost got it right.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
So I got 300 and maybe 50 words.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So,
almost 400.
Yeah. Just not sure how cliche my scene is, but you know, draft it and then fix it.
Draft it and then fix it.
So, popping into the comments, Jenny was telling us about her white streak, and I was like, "Ah, like Rogue, so cool."
Like Rogue.
So Jenny got half of her Postmas Substack story done for today. Yay!
Yeah.
Miss Tree is in the second chapter now. Nice. And Cora was working on a map for a future book. So,
okay.
Always fun. I had so much fun making maps back in like high school and stuff. And these days I find it more annoying. Probably because I'm like, I want it to look like this and it's not looking like this. And it's frustrating. But like, I just did stuff in MS Paint and used to be happy with it. I don't even understand.
Does that mean that your standards have raised in what you want your maps to look like, or
I don't even know. Maybe I'm pickier. So.
No.
So, Dwan decided to make a new hoodie instead of an ad. That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm wearing my own swag today, so like I get it.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had snacks. I do have snacks. I might snack next spring, maybe.
I've got some cake right there that I'm thinking about.
So for Christmas, we made little mini hand-sized pies with a variety of different pie fillings, and now we've got all these containers of like half a can of unused pie filling. It's like, what do we do with these?
Do any of them mix? Maybe you can have a multi-berry pie or something. Unclear.
It's cherry, apple, and peach. I don't think those will necessarily mix well. The one thing it'll have in common is it's sugary. My wife was just suggesting putting it on toast and just eating it.
I mean, so. Yeah, those are not usually the blends.
So I'm trying to understand how the new hoodie will help Dwan get more viewers.
I mean, other people will. It's wearable advertisement.
It is wearable advertisement.
But who's going to wear them? No.
I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I think
I haven't
we
seen
totally model for Dwan's merch. Just saying.
Merch line. Yeah. So, let's see. Dwan said he will have cake this weekend as it's his daughter's 14th birthday. Oh my goodness. Kid's getting too old. You know what happens next birthday, at least in most states? Learner's permit. Kind of terrifying. My sister's eldest is, 13 and a half?
Mm.
Oh my God.
It's coming up way too soon.
Yep.
Well,
not that the kid wants to ever leave the basement, so not sure like a license is really a priority in their life, but
I think so.
Jenny suggests making turnovers with pie filling. Dwan said the cherry and peach might work. We got a Lady Neo. Hello and welcome. And Dwan is like, the moon doesn't need more viewers.
Lies.
Then why are you advertising?
Then what are you advertising?
Yeah.
You should be advertising your personality.
The moon is a lifestyle, not
fair.
So Lady Nia says last sprint before the new year. Yay! It is for this stream. Yeah.
For this channel.
Right. Miss Tree says that's such a thing these days, licenseless teens. I think it's both something more common these days, but also there's Uber and taxis, and suburban areas have more public transit options. I think back in like my hometown where there's less than 3,000 people and no accessibility to movie theaters or anything, that it's much more of a rite of passage in a place where you have to drive half an hour to get anywhere or more, so when you're within walking distance, or you can just catch an Uber or whatever, it's not as crucial to be able to drive yourself. So, and also, have you seen the drivers in the DC Metro? Like, I wouldn't want to learn to drive here. So, anyway, Nicole says hello, listening in while cleaning the fridge of the leftovers. Right, great words for her.
Okay.
Ginny says, Sister Nicole. Duan says, me, I advertised myself. Warned you all that I was too arrogant. Nicole says, my dearest Ginny. Nick. Ginny, lol at Duan. We can handle you. Easy peasy.
Treading on dangerous ground.
Treading dangerous ground. I have been on that holy ground, and not many. No, that's a lie. People have experienced the moon.
Yeah, I have learned what the opposite of easy peasy lemon squeezy is today.
And
what is that?
Stressed, depressed, lemon zest.
Okay. I noticed that lemons are constantly involved in this.
I mean, God did not give us lemons. We gave ourselves lemons.
This is true. God gave us citrons, and we said, let's crossbreed them.
Right? So, like, we have no one to blame but ourselves. But, I'm a good Southern girl. I might not like sweet tea, but I like my lemonade. So.
I like both.
Which is not like whatever they serve in Europe.
No.
Like, lemonade in Europe is not lemonade. For us, it's a type of juice.
Yeah.
For them, it's like soda, lemon flavored soda.
It's
lemon water?
No, it's lemon flavored soda.
Lemon flavored soda. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not sweet enough.
Well, it is sweet. It's just lemon flavor.
Yeah. So like
the San Pellegrino is delicious.
Yeah, lemon lime sodas like Sprite and 7-Up are sometimes called lemonade.
Yeah.
It's not lemonade.
It's not what I meant. Yeah.
So, although I did not hate the like apple juice soda stuff they have.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I ran into it in Switzerland when work sent me out there. So, anyway, Nicole says, I just tried to listen to a panel on a writing conference thingy debate AI. I checked it out when they didn't make the distinction between generative and assistive. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have checked out then too.
Nicole says that the lemon zest version is much better than difficult, lemon, difficult. But slightly less silly. Miss Tree needs to bail and go play D&D. Yes, do it.
Have fun storming the castle.
Or the dungeon.
Yep. Hi.
So, and
Applesauce.
Nicole says
apple
stuffed. Very good. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. So,
hi, are you on mandatory cat content?
When I travel, I usually go with apple juice because it's very soothing, non-offensive to my stomach, but also hydrating and has a little sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's how I stumbled across it when I was traveling for work. So, but we heard the timer. We heard the timer.
Did.
We know what that means.
One more sprint.
I think we might have time to squeeze in 1.5. We got 45 minutes and they're 20-minute sprints. So if we do a 5-minute in between, we could probably squeeze 2 in.
Let's try that.
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, boom. We don't have a lot of time. I'm going to start the music. Prepare yourselves. And we're back. And I got the timer turned off, or the music turned off.
You did.
So, how was your sprint?
It was good. Talking people off ledges and stuff.
Sure.
I'm helping a lot of people today.
Okay. Good thing to do.
I have the spoons for it, so
Yay.
I can, if I can help people, I will.
Sure.
Mine is my sprint was slow going. A lot of rewriting in this section. So yeah, it's not going quickly. The joy of edits, right?
Sure. I hit word count goal for the day, so I guess I got a little over 500 that sprint. So
nice.
Not sad. So our mage has walked into a meeting with a bunch of other mages and a werewolf who happens to be his new werewolf partner's ex.
Oops.
They split amicably. But, they'd been on again, off again for a while, and, sometimes people get expectations.
Expectations.
I see what you did there. So, popping into the comments. Hello, Jay Sousa. Hello and welcome. I hope you enjoyed our sprint or not. I don't know. That was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So, Nicole, and it's not me for change. I don't know what that was.
Talking to me, venting at me in hopes that I can help them in some way. Yeah.
Sure. Aw. We already knew this. It is good to have friends like Sako. So, Nicole got the fridge cleaned and food planned for the next few days.
Good.
Nicely done. I have leftover mashed potatoes from Christmas, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have those and the deviled eggs with, I know I have a ham steak in my freezer. Apparently, I had eaten the ham steak at some point, so I swung by the store and got ham steaks today. So I know what's for dinner.
Hell yeah.
Guessing
ham and mashed potatoes.
Ham steaks.
Damn right.
Say again?
I'm guessing ham steaks.
Very, very clever, you. So, Cora worked more at the map and now has to get the baby. Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Snuggle the baby for me. Baby snuggles are pretty awesome. It is nice.
I don't know, Nick. I haven't the slightest.
Oh. Sako's answering the last comment in the stack. It's like we haven't gotten to it yet. So.
Because I made 2 full 18 containers of eggs into deviled eggs, which is like 48 eggs, and that's a lot of eggs. And for some reason, they did not all get eaten. My family kept giving me deviled egg trays until we had leftovers. So like I started off with a tray for 18 deviled eggs, not 18 eggs, and then 2 stacks for 12 deviled eggs each, and then another 2 stacks for 12 deviled eggs each. So yeah.
What the hell?
I can't make any more deviled eggs because like the shell starts to eat through the side of my thumb from shelling them. Like I didn't do bacon and deviled eggs this time. I did it for Thanksgiving, but it added like 45 minutes to the whole process because you got to bake it or fry. I like to fry it. I don't mind baked bacon in like sandwiches and stuff, but I don't find it crispy enough for either solo bacon or for bacon bits when like chopping them up. With, scissors and
so it's been my observation that unless you are the person who must bring deviled eggs because everybody loves your deviled eggs, do not try to bring enough deviled eggs for everyone because no one will eat them and you'll end up with tons of deviled eggs.
What? Oh no, I'm not allowed to show up if I don't like empty-handed. I have to come with the deviled eggs.
So if you are that person that must bring deviled eggs because everyone loves your deviled eggs, then you've got a decent chance of having them all eaten. But if you are not that person, show up with not enough deviled eggs if you want a chance for them to get eaten.
Traditionally, my uncle tells me of the time my grandma showed up at a potluck and people had been going through the line and then
we did a 20-minute sprint.
And then we did a 20-minute sprint. And everybody put back their deviled eggs and went for hers. So I used my grandma's recipe. So it's Southern style. It's just sweet cubes, Miracle Whip, and mustard powder, the Colemans.
Yeah.
And sometimes bacon chunks.
Yep.
If I feel like it. So it's not fancy. It's just basic, but also I don't like the piping bags. I like the slightly chunky texture. So I just spin it and go. Because I tried.
just use a spoon.
I gotta go. Let's go ahead into the sprint. My Chex Mix up.
Okay.
Mix for my aunt. So okay, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Your thing. Hello. Oh, Jenny's got a bounce. Good to see you. I spent that sprint mainlining Chex Mix like it was my job.
Yeah, so. I emptied out my wheat bins.
My aunt bakes a Chex Mix blend with, her own seasoning blend or whatever. It's got like goldfish and pretzels and nuts.
So it's Chex Mix made with love.
Made with love and M&Ms.
Oh, good combination.
And I did have to check, but there was one year in which she used both garlic. She thought she was using garlic powder, and she used garlic salt as well as salt. So these are not salt licks, but I still persevered. I mean, nothing was going to... Oh, and butter. There's butter involved as well.
Nice.
I mean, it is the holidays.
There must be butter involved, right?
And salt. So
I had a good sprint.
Yay.
I mostly ate, but I am also talking witchy stuff with other people.
Because you were working on a ritual, right?
So, because it's the new moon in Sagittarius, and it's wreaking havoc on people, so I'm gonna throw down some spell work.
Okay. I'm now picturing LARP when they have the spell bags that are just bean bags, and you chucking it at like the new moon in Sagittarius, being like, Sagittarius, go down, go down. Sorry. It was a very vivid moment in my head.
Yes. Now I need bean bags for that reason alone.
I have some. I got them for the Halloween cornhole thing that I have for the little kids. Because the first year the bean bags popped and I forgot. So I ordered some at Halloween this year. So I will have them for next year.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
Poor Doc.
I also have like 75 pipettes, so I can be better prepared to make fairy shots with amaretto and strawberries without making less of a mess.
Nice.
Because they don't come in smaller packages than like 100.
So you can titrate some fairy shots, right?
So I am ready for it. Popping into the comments, let's see. Lady Neo with the writing managed to get a page done. Struggled a bit with the writing, but managed to get a page done. Dwan said, a new moon? He didn't know he was new today. Maybe he took a shower.
The new moon is wreaking havoc on everybody.
Dwan says it's not his fault.
Likely story.
It's a different moon's fault.
A different moon's fault.
That's not a moon. That's the Death Star. Okay, sorry. Lady Neo managed to write half a page. Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, I should probably
went slow, but
sure. Tell people who you are and peace out.
Hi, folks. I'm Sako Tumi. You can Google me, Sako Tumi, or Psycho Sako. I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats, but this coming year, I'm going to work on my branding again. Yay. So, yay. I'll catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Hi to the man for us. Doc?
I'm doing outro, right?
Yes.
We're pulling the plug on this. Okay. I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you're interested in me or my work, just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. And that will help you find my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also help you find my Amazon author page, where you can see samples of all the books that I have got in print currently. And that is soon, or actually, soon going to include the anthology, An Assembly of Monsters, which is up on Amazon right now, but it's not officially released. I believe it's going to be officially released in May, but at the Telltale Steampunk Convention at the end of March, we are going to be doing an official rollout, and we're going to have advanced copies to sell. So if you're interested in steampunk and if you're going to be in the area, that would be a great opportunity to get it signed by as many of the authors as you can.
And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I have been known to blog, vlog, and podcast writing tips from the pros, and of course my own Writerly Musings. You can find them at morganhazelwood.com, fireside.fm/Morgan Hazelwood, or youtube.com/Morgan Hazelwood, because brand consistency. And also, I know your memory is shot this time of year, so Morgan Hazelwood. I also have a Redbubble shop where you can get all your snack-fueled writer swag. And I hit my target. My goal was 1,000 words 5 times a week this month, which adds up to 22,000 words for the month. I passed that like after my first sprint today. And I'm, I think, let's see, it was 76,409 was like when I passed it. And I'm at 77,30 something. So
cool.
I'm getting my words in, telling the story. People are like, when is your story done? I'm like, when I finish it. It's got so much that needs to be cut. Like, word count means nothing at this point, but I'm just going to do 1,000 5 times a week until the story's done. Yep. Hopefully it'll be before March. I want to know what happens. I love my characters and I want them to be happy and to overcome their traumas and all that fun, happy stuff. So.
Do they have a cat? Your characters? Do they have a cat?
No. One's a werewolf. One's a vampire who's been living out of his van for like a decade. Mm-hmm. And one is, barista at like basically a Starbucks. Sorry, he's the manager at the Starbucks who can afford an efficiency apartment by himself, but like doesn't really have extra funds for like cat food or vet bills.
Yeah, but those are the kind of people that the cat distribution system loves to pick.
It's true. It's true. But I think it's best when you have a partner who's a wolf half the time to maybe not bring cats home. I mean, dogs and cats can live together. It's not mass hysteria, but I will think on it. My boyfriend, as usual, is like, more iguanas. The iguana lobby is completely underrepresented. Anytime I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do, he's like, more iguanas. So if you get stuck, consider having a pet iguana. Or I think in one of my books, I decided it was good luck to see an iguana sunning themselves on a rock, so we ran into that.
Okay.
So
I'm not sure what part of the world iguanas are native to. So,
right? I'm like, I always write about fall. It's the wrong season. It's too cold. It's snowing. There are no iguanas. And he's like, you just don't respect the iguana lobby. And I mean,
I think the iguana lobby is horribly underfunded.
Underfunded, but also underrepresented. And he's not wrong. I don't see a lot of iguanas in the stuff I'm reading. So, but working in any sort of reptile or amphibian is, acceptable. Maybe not like a fix, but acceptable. So. Just putting that out there in case you're stuck with your writing. So Dwan says there are no other moons, but he also said we decided it was the moon's fault. And if he's the only moon,
then it's Dwan's fault.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yep.
So, Lady Neo says, Happy New Year to everyone, as do we. I hope you have a great time saying there's the door to 2024. Oh, that rhymes. I like it.
Yep.
And let's figure out how to make 2025 work a little better for us all. So have a great rest of your week and see you next year. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.